Hello, hello everyone. My name is Mohammed, and this is ICS individual video project. Um, I would like to put out disclaimer before I start. Uh, the information on this video and slides is for educational purposes only. I am not an expert. Therefore, the information on this video, if the information on this video is used or misused or to cause damage, I am not liable. Okay, excuse me. The topic I chose is fishing. Obviously, not the typical fishing where you go to the lake to get yourself lunch or a dinner. Spell Fishing, but the fishing, which is spelled Phishing, which is a scam uh, typically carried out, which typically carried out using unsolicited emails, instant message, or a website that poses as a legitimate or a legal site in order to lure unsuspecting victims to provide personal and economic, excuse me, personal and financial information such as account numbers, um, social security, um, and etc. So, what are the most common types of phishing um, types? Obviously, there are a lot of phishing types, um, but the most common ones I found are deceptive phishing, ransomware. Uh, the, it's not Ransomware is not a phishing, but this one is tailored or to it's kind of used as an a phishing, um, spear phishing, and web trojan. Okay, I'll try to elaborate this further in the next slides. Let's start with the deceptive phishing, which is the most common type of phishing. Uh, excuse me. Um, Deceptive phishing uh, is most common because try the attacker or the intruder or the scammer try to impersonate uh, a legitimate company or organization in order to try to retrieve personal login credentials, personal other and other personal information. For instance, a bank scammer might send out an email uh, that instructs or tells you to click on a link in order to rectify or correct uh, discrepancy on your account. But in actuality, that the link will lead you to a fake bank login that collects your credentials and then give it to the attacker or scammer. For instance, I have an example here. Uh, there are this one claims to be from the help desk, IT desk of Lehigh University. Uh, Obviously, there are two identifying features that this is a phishing scam. The first one is on the first on the sender. I mean, from yes, the sender, the front claims to be. It's not the the sender does not use the the emails of the school. Obviously, right here it says that it will take you to that it came from a Gmail account, um, uh, which is obviously a red flag. A second one is at the bottom, the link where you're supposed to uh, click to fill out uh, whatever information they want you to fill out. That does not obviously lead you to the school website. It takes you to somewhere else. Uh, it says that obviously the school address is on there, but this says this will take you somewhere else because it's the address obviously is different from the school website. So always look out for the small details. Will it take you to somewhere else? Who is it from? Possibly spelling errors, grammar errors. So watch out for the small details before you click. Inspect carefully. Another type of phishing, which is common today, is ransomware delivered via phishing. Um, so once they send you an email, you click the link. They take over your device, obviously. Um, um, Report in March 2016 indicated that 93% of all phishing emails contained some kind of a encryption ransomware where they just take over your device after you click the link. Um, this one is, is easier because nowadays ransomware excuse me, ransomware is easier to send, and it has a easy return of investment. You can just take over somebody's email. For instance, this is an example of a ransomware where they excuse me, took over somebody's device and telling the person that the not to panic and that they work with the attacker, uh, and that they will be able to uh, get their device back after they pay whatever, obviously whatever they um, are asking for. Um, so yeah, that's another one. Another type of um, another type of fishing is spear fishing. Excuse me. In this kind of fishing, the attacker or the intruder customize the emails or emails of the target or the victim with the victim's name, position, company, and possibly with the phone number and other information in order to trick the the um, the victim into believing that they have some kind of a connection with the sender. spear phishing is kind of common in social uh, media sites. Okay, and lastly, another uh, common type of phishing attack is Trojan horse. Um, Trojan horse uh, is kind of an attack where that files are designed to look like a legitimate or a um, legal emails, but are really are delivery for malware. Delivery vehicles for malware. Um, the Trojan are usually distributed as a file attachment to email messages. If the file is uh, is is open, voila, embedded. There is embedded code uh, that will either drop and install malware onto the user's or the victim's device, uh, or it will download malware from a remote site to install on the device of the victim. Okay, so what are the impacts on businesses? Uh, Obviously, there is an attack almost every day, some kind of cyber attack uh, nowadays. Um, but how do you avoid and how do you try not to click any of the phishing emails? Well, some of the things you can do are uh, train your employees, um, um, possibly and continuously to make sure that everybody each department is on the same level when it comes to securing information. Obviously, continuous training um, would be the best defense. Um, a report in 2016 um, noted that both the growth and sophistication of attacks have increased, uh, but obviously there's no company or organization that can defend every single kind of phishing. Um, on a personal uh, level, you should never give out your personal information, such as your social security number, your uh, your uh, your bank account number to somebody that calls you and indicates that he is from the bank. Obviously, the bank has your bank account and uh, all your vital information. I will never send it through an email or call you to give it out over the phone. So that should be a red flag. Always make sure uh, your passwords are not easy to figure out. Use combination of words, numbers, and symbols, uh, and also never use same information, login information on every on every social login. Uh, Excuse me. Try to use different ones on each side. Um, Obviously, making sure they are hard hard to crack. In organizations, in most cases, organizations will be able to spot more quickly the most common type of phishing types, but that does not mean that they will be able to um, spot each and every phishing. So it's as I said before, it's imperative to make sure that everybody is on the same level, on the same page when it comes to securing the customer's information. Um, I I that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the information in this video, and I hope I get the grade I deserve. Thank you very much.